Hello everyone, I'm Pudge007 and welcome to this tutorial to even in the year 2022 that you can play the Silent Hills playable teaser, also known as PT, on your PS4. So the few things that you're going to need to do is first to have the original PT game or the license for the game before that it was taken away off the PlayStation Store from Konami. So if you don't have that, unfortunately this method will not work. So if you don't have one, maybe find a friend that does, that will let you use theirs, like Mr. Fox has let me do for this tutorial. So shout out to him for allowing me to do that. So make sure you have that, the PT license. Then even if you don't have it, had it on your PS4 before, if you still had the license, you'll still be able to do this. But again, if you don't, then you won't. Again, so what you'll need to also have is make sure you have a PlayStation 4. Unfortunately, this method will not work on a PlayStation 5, so you'll need a PlayStation 4 for this to work. Then you'll also need to have a PC of some kind. It could be a desktop, laptop. Just going to make sure that it has it's Windows based, not a MacBook or anything that's Apple. It needs to be Windows based. And then you're going to also make sure that you have internet connection for both your PC and also for your PlayStation, that they are able to be on the internet simultaneously. You can't get it to where it's just the PC online and or just the PlayStation 4 online. They'll both need to be hooked up to the internet at the same time. Now, again, you're not going to have to connect the PlayStation 4 to the PC. I'm just making that disclaimer because when I was working through this, I had the false notion that whenever I was running this, I was going to have to connect the PlayStation 4 to the PC, but that's not the case. They just both need to be connected to the internet at the same time. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is to get on your PC, and you're going to go to the link that I have in the description of this video, and you're going to go to that link and going to download a program called SUWI 2020, SUWI 2020. And you'll scroll down, and where it says File SUWI 2020 1101.zip, you're going to click on that. Get out of that ad. And you're going to click on download. It's 2.67 megabytes. And I'm not going to click on that. That's just something to try to get you on something. So, and that downloaded it. So we'll go to the downloads folder now. And now we have the SUWI 2020 1101. So what you're going to want to do here is you're going to extract this file. And it's a lot. It's going to take a little time. Okay, and once that's completed, you're going to want to take what's in this folder that it was extracted. You're going to copy this, all where it says squid and readme. You're going to either copy or cut, however you want to do. I'm just going to do copy. Then you're going to go to your local disk on your C drive, and you're going to paste that onto your C drive. Okay, and then if it asks for permission, then you'll just hit continue. Now you should have now on your C drive where it says squid and readme.txt. Now, if you just open the squid folder, it doesn't really give you a lot of information there about what to do, but on the readme text.txt, it tells you exactly where you're supposed to go. Go to the C prompt squid /sbin, and you're going to open all.bat. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go to squid, go to sbin, where it says all.bat, double click that, you'll hit yes. And then on this where it says be patient, just wait. Again, you don't have to press anything, just give it some time. It's just still loading. Has a couple of windows open, but you'll see here in just a minute, boom, it says Squid service is starting. And now it says the SUWI is online. Set your PS4 to use this PC IP address as proxy with port 808. So now this computer is now running as a proxy server, so you can download PT using your PC as a proxy server instead of just the server directly onto the internet. Now there's going to be one more thing that you're going to need to download here for you to check your IP address that the PC is using as your proxy server. So you're going to go to the second link that I have in the description below where it says CheckIP. You're going to click on that link, which is this link here. And you're going to click on the bottom one where it says download from wololo.net. Just going to click on that, and you'll download a checkip.zip file. You go to your downloads folder, and you'll open that. You'll extract it, and then it'll open up a checkip.bat file. You'll just double click on that. And then from there, it will give you, so I'm using Ethernet. Now, if it said wireless and you're using wireless, you could also use wireless as well. So it doesn't have to be Ethernet, but I'm using Ethernet. And you're going to want to find the file where it says IPv4 address. And you're going to use this code here. So we're going to use this later. We're going to plug this into the PS4 in just a moment. But that's going to be the code that you're going to be using, that IPv4 address. So now we've got everything here that we need for us to use our PC as a proxy server. So now we're going to go to the PS4. All right, now we're back on the PlayStation 4. And we're going to go to Settings. And we're going to go to Network. Set up internet connection. Now, you can, if you're using wireless, you can do that. If you're using Wi-Fi, but I'm using a LAN cable, so I'm going to hit LAN cable. Or Ethernet cable. From here, you want to go to Custom, Automatic, go to Do Not Specify, Automatic, Automatic, and then where it says Proxy Server, hit Use. Now on the PC there, where I talked to you about where it showed the IPv4 address, that's what you're going to type in here. So for me, it was Nunya. It's covered now. But that's what that number that showed up there, that's what you're going to plug in, which is what I'm doing now. For those that know what Nunya means, that's none your business. And then where it says port number, make sure that it says 808. That's all, just 808. So to make sure it defaults to 8080, just make sure that says 808. Click on next. Now I'm going to test the internet connection so you can show that it's actually working. Boom, as you can see, it's working. So the proxy server that the PC that we're using as the PC, or from the PC, is working. Now, to show you that it actually will download PT if you had the license already, I'm going to go ahead and just delete this. To show you now, it's off of my PlayStation now. So what you're going to do, if you have the license, it should be in your library. So you're going to go to your library. Well, yeah, here we go. Sorry, I was in the wrong thing. Go to your library where it has all your games on it. It should be in ABC order. So let's go to PT. There it is. And now if you're not using a proxy server, it won't let you download. But because we're using that proxy server, it's now allowing us to download the game. Let's see, it's added to our downloads now. So that's just a workaround that you have to do to use your PC as a proxy server in order for it to download. So I'm going to just back out of here, and let's wait for that to finish downloading. Alright, as you can see now that PT has downloaded and it has installed, and now I'm able to play the game. So just to show you that, I'm going to open the game here, and it opens the application. I want to show you that it actually opens it. It's loading there on the bottom right. And there you go. Now you can, if you have a PS4, you have that license, you can still play PT. Dun, dun, dun. So anyway, we'll get out of that. So anyway, that's how you can still play it. Now, so if you're want to play the game, great. That's where you go from here. But we're gonna go back to the PC now. So if you have just to give you a quick tutorial on how you would uninstall the Squid, the SUWI 2020 application from your computer, if that's something that you would like to do. So let's go back to the PC if that's something that you're interested in. Now I'm back over here on the PC, and I'm on the C drive, and there actually is no uninstallation wizard that comes with the SUWI 2020 program. But let's say if you just try to right click and delete this though, there's certain things that won't delete because it's still saying that a certain folder or file is open in another program. So it's still open somewhere in the background. So in order to work around that, I'm going to get off of the screen here so you can see what I'm doing. Is you're going to go to the bottom where it says type here to search and type in CMD, or essentially if there's another way that you can get to the command prompt on your computer, you're going to right click, hit run as administrator, and then when this window pops up, click yes. And the first thing that you're going to want to type is net space stop space squid. Again, that's net space stop space squid. Then hit enter. And then now the squid service now stopping. Took a little bit, but it was stopped successfully. And then once that comes open, you will type in SC space delete space squid and enter. And then now that's deleted. So now let's go back to our C drive. And now when you try to right click and delete that folder, the squid folder, it will take that away. And there's that README file that we deleted too if you want to delete that. Oops. Come on. Continue. Continue. Well, I thought I opened it. So anyway, I still just deleted it. So had to run administrator privileges, but no big deal. But so now if that's something you wanted to do to uninstall the SUWI 2020 file from your computer, then that's how you would do that. Now again, special shout out to More Use who created this program. Thank you so much for doing that. Also have the link to their YouTube channel in the description below this video as well. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you found that this was useful for you, please let me know if you have any questions and see if there's anything maybe that I can think of to help you work around. Again, I'm not a genius when it comes to the proxy server type things, but this was what I was able to do to figure out how to get it to work, and I just wanted to compile it all quickly for a video for you guys. But if you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe if you want more content like this. And again, I hope to see you in the next video. I've been your host, Pudge007, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot.